Never has a name better described a vehicle than the Nissan Cube. This is a Cube. Now, this car has been a very hot seller in Japan, and with the success of Toyota's Scion XB, another boxy vehicle, Nissan thought the time might be right here in the US. But I'm really wondering, has the time passed for funky, unique-looking vehicles like the Nissan Cube? They were hot for a couple of years, but the nation has become more serious. I want to know what you think. Gilbert at CBS.com is my email. I'm really interested in feedback. Does funky work these days? Now, moving along, let's give you a few driving impressions about the Cube. Let's check out the interior first. It's spacious in here. The vehicle feels kind of like a small car. It has a lot of things about it that really make it different, from these rings that move out of the overhead light to a very curvy dashboard to some asymmetrical styling cues. And Nissan is hoping that the unique look will mean a lot of customization, with a lot of people buying accessories from their Nissan dealer. And Nissan has a lot of options you don't normally find in a small car, including Bluetooth cell phone connectivity and, of course, very high-end audio systems. Now, driving it, it feels pretty much like any other small car. The boxy shape does cut down on the aerodynamics and increases the wind noise when you drive. And while you would think your visibility would be better, I found a few issues when you drive up to a stoplight, for example, and issues with reflection in these windows when it's dark. And this cover in the back compartment, that's another negative. It's pretty cheap looking, just Velcro onto the cloth. Now, none of this could be considered a deal breaker if you're captivated by the Cube styling. That's going to be the selling point, but certainly it is something to think about if you're on the fence. Now, I admit, I am not the target market for this kind of vehicle, but the get notice factor of the Cube was lower than I expected. I had a couple of people shooting pictures with their camera phones, but I also had a number of other people mistake this for the Scion XB. And the teenage boys my son goes to school with were kind of divided on whether or not they liked the vehicle. And a lot of people just didn't notice. Bottom line, this is supposed to be a love it or hate it vehicle. Nissan knows that. And I'm really interested to see, in a changing world and a changing economy, whether or not the love-its will carry the day. I'm AutoBeat reporter Jeff Gilbert.